Hello, everyone. Ninjas are famous for their diverse weapons and tools. These unique items played a crucial role in their stealth operations and strategies. Today, we'll explore how ninjas use these weapons and tools in their missions, including interesting items like shuriken and blowguns. Section 1. Ninja Weapons. Shuriken. Shuriken, known as one of the iconic ninja weapons, were originally said to have been made by modifying everyday tools by farmers and blacksmiths. Shuriken were used more for surprise attacks and distractions rather than directly killing enemies. There are several types of shuriken. The most famous are the cross-shaped, crossed shuriken, and the circular, star-shaped shuriken. There are also stick shuriken, which are thrown like knives, and modified shuriken, made by modifying farm tools and other implements. Shuriken require advanced training as their flight patterns vary based on their shape. The history of shuriken goes back to Japan's Sengoku period, late 15th to 16th century. During this time, ninjas were involved in special missions such as intelligence gathering, reconnaissance, and assassination. Shuriken were used in these missions to distract enemies and delay their pursuit. Ninjas would carry shuriken in concealed pockets in their clothing and equipment. Blowgun. The blowgun was a weapon ninjas used to quietly eliminate enemies. They placed poisoned arrows in bamboo or wooden tubes and used breath to fire the arrows. The blowgun was well suited for silent attacks without alerting enemies. The blowgun's history is said to date back to the Yayoi period, around 300 BCE to 300 CE. But by the Sengoku period, late 15th to 16th century, it became more effectively used by ninjas. The blowgun has a simple structure, with a tube made of bamboo, into which poisoned arrows are placed and fired by blowing air through the tube. Depending on the type of poison, the arrows could have immediate effects upon contact. Ninjas used blowguns to eliminate enemy guards, and during infiltration missions in highly guarded areas, the blowgun required lung capacity to fire arrows and concentration to aim accurately. So ninjas underwent extensive training to master this weapon. It was also very light and portable, making it easy for ninjas to carry it secretly. Swords and daggers. Swords are weapons that symbolize Japan's samurai culture, and ninjas were no exception. Ninjas used swords and daggers for direct combat with enemies. However, the swords used by ninjas had a unique design, tailored to their missions. Ninja swords were generally shorter than regular Japanese swords, and their blades were often straight. This was to make them easier to carry for combat in tight spaces or indoors. The shorter blade also allowed for quicker drawing. Additionally, ninja swords had intricately designed scabbards with hidden compartments for weapons or tools. And some blades were double-layered and detachable. Daggers were one of the most covert weapons used by ninjas. They were effective due to their short length, which made them easy to conceal and useful for close combat and assassinations. Ninjas also used daggers like shuriken, by throwing them and used them to cut through enemy equipment and armor. Swords and daggers were essential weapons for ninjas. In carrying out their various missions, they underwent rigorous daily training to master these weapons. Kusari Gama. Kusari Gama is one of the unique weapons used by ninjas. Its origins date back to the Sengoku period, late 15th to 16th century. It is believed that it originated from the combination of a sickle and chain, which were originally farming tools. The sickle was a tool used to cut grass, but the Kusarigama was created when peasants and temple warriors, who were prohibited from possessing weapons, improvised to defend themselves. Kusarigama consists of a short sickle and a long chain attached to its handle. A weight at the end of the chain was used to restrain the enemy's movements or attack from a distance. Ninjas used the sickle part to slash enemies and through the chain's weight to disarm or restrain the enemy. Users of the Kusarigama developed techniques to control the chain's length and weight to break through the opponent's defense. In addition to ninjas, peasants also used Kusarigama as the sickle, originally a farming tool, could be used as a weapon for self-defense. In the Sengoku period, warriors used the Kusarigama effectively, and ninjas used various tactics to carry out special missions with this weapon. Cheat. Cheat was a weapon used as a capturing tool, and was used by town magistrates and guards in the Edo period. Cheat had a bar-like body with a small hook that was used to parry or pin down the opponent's sword. Ninjas often carried this cheat for self-defense, and used it mainly to neutralize enemies they encountered during covert operations. Since cheat was not a weapon to kill, but rather a tool to subdue, it played a vital role in ninja tactics. Section 2. Ninja Tools. Kaganawa. Kaganawa is a tool that ninjas use to climb high places, such as walls and trees. Kaganawa consists of a long rope with a hook at its end, which ninjas use to quickly climb buildings and castle walls. By hooking the hook, a stable support was created, allowing ninjas to climb up the rope. It was particularly useful when sneaking into castles, fortresses, and enemy mansions. To use Kaganawa effectively, ninjas needed the skill to throw the hook accurately, and the strength and agility to climb quickly using the rope. Ninjas honed these skills through Kaganawa training. Kaganawa was highly portable, with the rope coiled up for easy carrying, making it suitable for ninjas to take on missions. Kaganawa is known as a tool used by ninjas from the Sengoku period to the Edo period. It was one of the important items supporting the ninjas' stealth operations. Mizugumo, water spider. Mizugumo was a float that ninjas used to move on the water. Its name derives from spider walking on water, and ninjas used it to stay afloat on the water. Mizugumo had a wooden frame with bands for the feet, and ninjas used them by attaching them to their feet. With Mizugumo, ninjas could move quickly and quietly on the water. The use of Mizugumo was devised as a way to cross the water, while avoiding enemy detection. For example, if there was a river or moat as an approach to a castle or fortress, ninjas could use Mizugumo to move across the water silently and secretly infiltrate. Ninjas trained in using this tool to develop their balance and physical strength on the water. However, in reality, Mizugumo is often spoken of in the mystical imagery of ninja legends, and its use is not confirmed in historical records of the time. Even so, Mizugumo is well known as one of the ninja tools, being legendary and symbolizing the ninja image. Gunpowder explosives. Gunpowder explosives were one of the tools ninjas used to destroy enemy buildings and weapons. When gunpowder was introduced during the Sengoku period, weapons like matchlock guns and bombs became widely used, and ninjas also incorporated them into their missions. Ninjas used gunpowder explosives to destroy enemy facilities and create confusion to buy time for escape. It is said that the explosives used by ninjas ranged from grenades thrown directly at enemies to those detonated with timers or remotely controlled. They also set up gunpowder traps in buildings and roads to intercept incoming enemies. Understanding the power and properties of gunpowder and having the skills to make the most of it were essential. However, the use of gunpowder explosives carried risks, so ninjas were very careful in handling them. They trained to understand the explosive power and timing of gunpowder accurately, and use it appropriately according to the situation. Gunpowder explosives added diversity to ninja tactics, and became an important weapon in accomplishing their missions. The weapons and tools used by ninjas played a crucial role in their missions. Weapons like shuriken, blowguns, swords, and Kusari Gama were optimized for their unique features and special missions. Tools like Kaganawa, Mizugumo, and gunpowder explosives supported the ninjas' stealth operations and brought diversity to their tactics. In the next video, we'll delve into the differences between ninjas and samurai. So please subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. See you in the next video.